I swear to you, if the sun ever makes an appearance back here, this is a beautiful fall scene behind me. And I'll move aside and let you see some of the fiery yellow leaves. But now that I've turned on the camera, it's been very quiet, with the exception of the lovely crows in the background, which you know how much I love crows. But now that I've turned on the video, all the cars will drive by on our main road out there. I hear some other funky sounds, probably an old tractor coming along. Now here's another thought for you, simple thought. I was compelled with this thought when I was a young kid, and it wasn't until I went into a kibbutz in Israel where I heard Dr. Stuart Custer speaking to our group that visited Israel in the summer of 1981, where I got the answer to this question. Now, the name Dr. Stuart Custer might raise a few eyebrows with some of those of you who know that I'm a King James only guy, because I guess there's some controversy between Peter Ruckman and Stuart Custer regarding the versions of the Bible. Well, I know, I don't know him well, but I met Dr. Stuart Custer. He's a very humble man, and I never heard of his beliefs or his stance, so therefore I can't judge the dude. I never heard what he said. Now, it doesn't mean I couldn't look into it, but not really that interested. I am interested in God's Word and the preservation of it, and it will be preserved because God's taking care of that. This is not anything to do with the thinking, the thoughts that I have. I mean, this would go along with the KJV Bible thought, the KJB Bible thought, King James Bible, not King James Version. It's not a version, it is the Bible. Okay, but anyway, to the thought, here it is. If, you know how light years work? It means, okay, 1 light year is like, if, let's say, instead of like thinking of something out there as being a light year away, let's think of us being out there 1 light year away and seeing this exact spot, the roof of my house. You know, I can go on Google Earth and I can zoom in pretty close. I don't know if they've got our little town on Google Earth yet, but anyways, you can get right up and see rooftops of houses and stuff. You know, if you have a higher paid, version of that, you can probably see a lot more detail. But okay, anyway, let's say we were 1 light year away, and we had a telescope that could see this exact spot. If I were on this rooftop a year ago, or let's say it's a year from now, I'm getting confused. so much for simple thoughts, huh? Okay, well anyways, if you zoomed in on this spot from a light year away, you'd see the light just getting to you. So you'd see what was happening on this rooftop 1 year ago. Maybe it would be one of my cats. Come here, kitty cat. Come here, kitty cat. Okay, forget it. Maybe we'd see Kaylee Cat on a roof 1 year ago. Okay, so let's say that we were on a star or something. I guess we wouldn't be on a star, we'd be burned up. Let's say we were on a planet 10 light years away. Let's say 100 light years away. Okay, once again, we have this big giant telescope that's like optical zoom in 100 light years. And we would see this exact spot, and we would see what was happening here 100 years ago. And since this house wasn't here, we'd probably see potatoes growing or something like that. I doubt about in October they'd be growing. Of course, I don't grow potatoes, so I don't know. But anyways, we'd see what was going on 100 years ago. Okay, so let's figure out how old the Earth is exactly. And I know there's going to be a bunch of crazy people, commenting on my thought here, but 6,259 years ago, exactly to the day, to the second. Let's go back that far in light years, and let's look at this spot. And what would we see? Would we see creation taking place right here? Okay, so let's turn it around now and think up. If the Earth is that old exactly, how can we see things that are further away than 6,500 and what did I say it was? Light years away? That's a dilemma. I asked this to Dr. Custer, and he told me. When God created the earth, He created everything with a form of age. He created trees that were already grown. He created rocks that looked like they'd always been here. He created stars with their light already shining to earth. He created man and woman as grown adults. That's the simple thought. And it's true. Take it or leave it. I know a lot of you are probably leaving it. Maybe you've already left. Well, in that case, I can't tell you goodbye because you're not here to hear me. Oh, look, it's the pretty scene.